army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Jaho! Witam wszystkich, IsaYuki z tej strony. Gramy dalej w Final Fantasy XVI. Teraz sobie zajrzymy na tą ściankę tam. Zajrzymy, co mu tutaj napisali. Wyjdziemy też na balkon. Tak. Swoją drogą, nie wydaje wam się, że ta cała cesarzowa, nasza tutaj matka... Chociaż przysięgam, czy ona rzeczywiście jest z krwi matką Clive'a. Ona ma jakieś takie polityczne zapędy. Umiejętności polityczne to trzeba jej akurat przyznać ma na bardzo wysokim poziomie, ale takiej polityki, wiecie, brutalnej. Ale jak widać skutecznej. Zobaczymy, pewnie do czasu. Czy coś tu mamy nowego? Nie mamy, dobra. Zajrzyjmy sobie na balkon. O, tam ktoś ma dla nas zadanie na dole. Dobra, też widzę, że nic. Właśnie. Biuro. Nic nowego. Okej, okej. Cześć, świat! Właściwie nie przechadzałam się tutaj tędy, ale tu z daleka widać, że nie ma żadnych skrzynek, więc... Ach, ten klatkarz. Ech.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
Trochę. Pójdziemy na dół, zobaczymy, co tam... O, a ty co? Ojej!
Why are your feathers black, Mr. Crow? Is it because you spent too long in the Deadlands?
To jest bardzo utalentowane dziecko, mówię wam. Tyle ptaszorów, co on tutaj... Właściwie ptaszorów, zwierzaków. Muzyka w naszej bazie mi się podoba, jest taka przyjemna. Sielankowa.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Sure. O. Dobra. Zajmiemy się tym. Przy okazji. Hodują jabłuszka dalej. O, jak ładnie się tu światło przebija. No, ale Hugo, którego tam widzieliśmy, też podstępna kanalia. Patrzcie, on żyje tylko z zemstą. I doskonale wie, że prawdziwy Sid chyba nie żyje i że Sidem teraz jest Clive. Ale jemu jest to chyba obojętne.
If you need out, just ask Nan. She's got a load of new stock in.
O!
And what can I do for you?
Chcesz, żeby cię pochwalić? W sumie zasługujesz. Tylko niech ci to nie uderzy do głowy.
From what I hear,
Podobno nie dałbyś rady bez Jill. I odwrotnie, gdybym was nie karmiła i nie zaopatrywała, żaden z was nie miałoby szans. Ale przyznać trzeba, że swoją szansę wykorzystałeś. Obaliłeś całą tę cholerną górę. Żelaznokrwisty pewnie nie mógł uwierzyć w to, co widzi.
the poor buggers.
Biedne gnojki muszą sobie znaleźć inny cel modłów. Ale na tych wyspach jest jeszcze mnóstwo takich, dla których te skały są więcej warte niż ich waga w diamentach. Więc nie przestawaj pokazywać im, jak bardzo się mylą. Chcą wierzyć w pieniądz. O, i póki im go zapewnisz, ja również w ciebie wierzę.
Going persuading you down?
O ja cię! Poważnie masz broń, która jest o 5 punktów lepsza od naszej, ale jaka ładna. Wciąż mi jest szkoda wymiany tego, co mieliśmy miecza, no ale... Zaraz, ile on kosztuje? 2000. Ile ja mam mamony? 71.
It'd better all be here.
Wyposażymy się w niego, spoko. No dobra, niech będzie.
Can't find a better price than that.
Dzięki. W platynowe
It'd
rzeczy
better
się...
all be here.
O! Podtrzymywanie ładunku może być również... Dobra. Fala żaru. Skraca czas odnowienia fali żaru 3 sekundy prawie. Efekt solium. Magiczne zaklęcie. Dobra. Kurczę, te rzeczy są nieźle drogie. A to może nie. Muzyczka. Ale to innym razem, bo to i tak do szafy, której nie kupujemy. Eliksiry. No teraz się znalazły, no. O, taki na punkty życia, niezły. A do sprzedawania. Do sprzedawania wrócimy później. Chciałabym zobaczyć, czy możemy sobie ulepszyć taki.
Back, are ya? Must have been hot.
W środku tej skały musiało być gorąco. Może gdy skończysz z wojaczką, zostaniesz kowalem. Ale to raczej szybko nie nastąpi.
I know how hard it can be.
Wiem, że trudno wpasować się w czyjeś buty, ale dobrze sobie radzisz jako Sid. On byłby dumny.
What's that for you, dear?
A u niego mogłam stworzyć ten miecz. O, ale i tak mieliśmy kupę kasy. Wreszcie mogę coś ulepszyć. Nareszcie. Mogę? Płynny płomień, ten... Dobra.
Yeah, that should do you.
Nareszcie. Platynowy pasta, to co? Dobra.
You can thank me later.
I teraz mogę go ulepszyć jeszcze raz. Okej.
Yeah, that should do you.
Thank you. I teraz tak. Zarękawia
Not
50.
my best work, but it'll do.
Nie, całkiem piękna, co ty mówisz?
That should do you.
No, oczywiście, że tak. I na tym zostaniemy. Cieszę się, że ten platynowy miecz. Szkoda, że tych innych, co używaliśmy. O, kogo cię obudził? Nie mogę. That it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Tutaj music nam gra, tam nie będziemy też wchodzić. Zobaczymy, czy tam kolega nie ma coś. Ja wiem, że wy tego koguta nie słyszycie, ale on mnie tak irytuje. O, chłopaki, co tam?
Farewell, Drake's breath! All hail Sid the Outlaw!
O kurczę. Mam fanów. Ja lubię ich strasznie, fajni są.
My knowledge is yours. And so it
No i
is done.
proszę, wyczyn, na który czekaliśmy 5 lat. Wraz z ostatnią chwilą matczynego kryształu dziedzictwo przechodzi z jednego banity na
Yet
drugiego.
the tale is far from over.
Opowieść jednak dopiero się zaczyna. I choć nie wiadomo, czy skończy się zwycięstwem, czy tragedią, modlę się tylko o to, żeby być tego świadkiem. Dziękuję.
If that is all, my friend.
Dobrze, pójdziemy sobie tak, posłuchać Drake'a, bo dawno go nie słuchaliśmy.
All right, Sid. You made it back in one piece, then?
The fires of freedom sweep the land, set holy ground to flame, and frozen hearts to soften start, released from frost's cruel claim.
Jaskier, widzę, że ty masz tutaj teraz widownię. Tak w ogóle... Pójdziemy do tego lazaretu, ale ja bym się chętnie udała też tam tam w tę medyczną część, biblioteczną, tam co się nauczycielka produkuje.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Pewnie, że nie.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Okej. Niebieski i czerwony mówiła?
They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
O. Hej. Hej, hej.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned the
Cześć.
haven't been seen there.
No co tam? Czy wiesz, że z każdym twoim krokiem Kubo, każdym rozbitym kryształem, każdą zawartą przyjaźnią, każdym pokonanym wrogiem, łamacze klątw też rozszerzają swoją działalność? A to oznacza, że więcej nosicieli jest uwalnianych i więcej właścicieli niewolników karanych oraz, że na tablicy pojawia się więcej zleceń. Dziękuję. Pokaż. Tu jest nowe zlecenie. No cóż, wrócimy do nich w porządku. A, nie mam wystarczająco rzeczy, co? Na kupno.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Chciałabym
Here's
zobaczyć.
everything we've received and everything promised.
Niewiele brakuje.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you, thank you.
Ah, my favorite pupil. What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Chciałam zobaczyć właśnie te ostatnie. Te ostatnie, tak. Tutaj nasza koleżanka nowa, kto się pojawiła. Ktoś, kto miał okazję położyć wcześniej. Czy pojawił się teraz? Właśnie. Oliwier. On jest Trochę jest niestety martwiący, że tak powiem. Czy pojawiły nam się też nowe? Nie, tu chyba nie. A dalej mamy... No. Okej.
The state of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Dziękuję. Teraz już jako tako nie musimy specjalnie sprawdzać tych historii, bo to już znamy, więc na bieżąco się dzieją te rzeczy. Tak, nareszcie. Możemy wejść do medycznego punktu. Dobra. Bez pukania, jak do siebie.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
Mnie też wewnętrznie aż rozerwało, że wszedł.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
O nie.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
No, to będzie poważne starcie, ale zobaczcie, to Clive nie wie, co Sid zrobił. Z Benedyktą oczywiście, masakra. I jeszcze mam lepsze pytanie. Czy to rzeczywiście był Sid? kto wysłał to pudło. Bo nie zdziwiłabym się, gdyby to było zagranie nawet cesarzowej. Tak tylko, ewentualnie. Albo kogoś po boku, że to nawet niekoniecznie był Cid sam w sobie.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Dzięki za wsparcie. No dobra, to wracajmy tam. Mamy pewne zaopatrzenie tutaj wrzucone, więc jest ok. No i nie zapomnijmy o materiałach. O!
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
You have to remove your mark first, or the child catchers will get you.
Rysują tego? Co oni tu rysują? Ale Torgal, ojej. Jak on z tymi dziećmi tutaj przebywa dużo. Fajnie, fajnie. Naszym takim nemezis w tym momencie jest Hugo, więc jak szybko będziemy się z nim rozprawiać?
Everyone's prepared.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith, but not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmacs to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Okay. Hey, hey.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka,
Or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Nie dowiedziała się, dlaczego
You
poluje.
said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. the Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
No dobrze, nasz cel. Jednak zanim ruszymy ku celowi naszemu tutaj, robimy sobie te dwa zadania, co są tutaj i tutaj. Idź do sukienniczki i ten, no to sobie zrobimy sobie. Fajny taki przerywnik. Fajnie, że tych zadań nie ma jakoś przesadnie dużo, a jest ich wystarczająco, żeby się przyjemnie grało. I znowu bez szybkiej podróży. Czy tam nie ma nigdzie obelisków, czy ja ich po prostu nie odkryłam?
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
Czy jest nas tutaj już troje? Jest nas troje. Czyli nie czworo. Czyli kolega pójdzie z nami dopiero na główne zadanie, tak?
All right, Sid. No use calling Ambrosia now.
Ambrozja! Dzięki.
Come on.
Zaraz po to drogę. W sumie tędy chyba najszybciej. A te ptaszory, jak tutaj są inne, to one też będą mnie lubić? O, te tutaj na przykład. Ciężko powiedzieć, co?
Marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards.
Są tu gobliny wszędzie. Kwiatki chciałam zabrać.
Bright yellow. These are our Morganbeards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can.
Gobliński ogrodnik. One przy tych kwiatkach pracują. O nie, będziemy musieli je popsuć. O nie, jaka ładna. Jaka ładna. No i będziemy musieli z nimi walczyć.
Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin.
No this goblin. Nie tego dużego, co?
He certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Jill go tam ładuje elegancko. Unik! Nie wszedł. No trudno. A tu jest jeszcze jeden. I się załapał na lanie. O. Wow. On się będzie kręcił teraz, tak? Oj! No już! A! Piękny unik nam wszedł. Jaki nam unik wszedł, o ja! Dobrze, że mamy to nagrane, bo by mi nikt nie uwierzył, że mi taki piękny unik wszedł. Ha, 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 ha. Jakie ładne.
Something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
Przypomina mi krwawnik trochę, tylko taki większy.
Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
O. Pałka mu tam spadła. Dobra, to od razu zrobimy sobie drugą część zadania, ale ono nie jest tutaj z tego co widzę. Wow, kawał drogi. Wyobraźcie sobie teraz tam iść na butach. Wow. Wow.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Ona nie chciała z nami handlować kiedyś.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe?
Okej. Be safe? Jak w jakąś witaminę po prostu nam tutaj przeczytała. Dobra, jest tam obelisk. Yeah. Yeah. Zawsze to łatwiej. Better, faster. Cześć, antylopki. O, już widać nawet karawankę. Podniosę sobie tylko kropaczkę.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they're hardly damaged at all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bucklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
Przecież to jest jakiś ten gość, który...
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Szopka.
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
Szopeczka.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
A mówił, żeby go tak nie nazywać. No właśnie. Właściwie to. No właśnie, czemu nie? O. Czy on tam katuje tego biednego człowieka? Nie, kibicuje, dobra. Dziwny ludź. No, te mają czerwone kółka, tak jak powinny na ziemię, nie tak zielone jak tamten demon jeden, co rozmawialiśmy w komentarzach. Oburzające. Well.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Jak miło. Kawał drogi.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Fajnie, dzięki.
Sure.
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Jej. Jak fajnie. Oddajmy zadania jeszcze dzisiaj. Fabułę już pewnie zrobimy w kolejnym. Ale oddajmy. Te sukienki chciałabym zobaczyć.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Paczka z tkaninami.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Haftowane czarne płótno, biały jedwab z kontynentu, drogi czerwony jedwab. O kurczę, nie wiem. Haftowane czarne płótno brzmi fajnie. Czerwony jedwab też brzmi dobrze. Biały. O, jak ja mam wybrać? Jak nie wiem, jak wyglądają. Haftowane czarne płótno. A tam jedwab był, nie? Wybieram płótno.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Well, perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Jeżeli zrobi z tego coś dla nas, to fajnie wybrałam, ale jeżeli coś dla siebie by miała zrobić, to w tym białym jednak bym jej wybrała. Ale chcę zobaczyć te... Stalowy jedwab. Materiał wykorzystywany do tworzenia przedmiotów.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen. Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made of linen.
Chciałabym je zobaczyć koniecznie. A czemu tu?
We're doing this together, all right? I want that bastard dead just as much as you do.
Absolutnie, absolutnie. Dobra, oddajmy jeszcze te kwiaty.
Take care, Clive. Hugo Kupka's...
No wiemy, przebiegły, zdecydowanie jest przebiegły. To nie jest taki zwykły człowiek. Mało tego, że ma moc i wygląda jakby go ktoś wypuścił z rezydenta, to jeszcze ma ten... Był dobrze poukładane we łbie tak naprawdę. W sensie, no to świr, ale logicznego myślenia taktycznego nie można mu odmówić.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
Flower.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
Okay.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Okej, at least I hope. Może być w ten sposób. Lek na niedobory. Ekstrakt. A czarna krew po co? Skuteczność przedmiotów jednorazowych zwiększona. Ojejku, dzięki! Myślałam, że będę musiała to wykorzystać, ale to się, widzę, samo wykorzystało. Zdobyto fiolkę ekstraktu z brodawca, która od teraz zwiększy efektywność większości przedmiotów jednorazowych. Zarówno mikstury lecznicze, jak i silne mikstury lecznicze przywracają teraz więcej punktów zdrowia. Zaś tonik siły, kamiennej skóry, walecznego serca działają dłużej. Jej! Zamknięte, nie można przejść. Chcę iść zobaczyć, czy te sukienki zostały wprawione, skoro wyszliśmy z kadru i nie muszą się magicznie pojawiać. A jak nie, to pewnie nie będziemy mieli okazji ich zobaczyć, niestety. Jasne. Dobry pomysł. Zakaz wstępu. Już to znamy. Dobra, tu nic nowego nie było, więc Jaskier chyba nie zaśpiewa nic nowego. Widzę, że nie będziemy mieć... Nie dane nam będzie zobaczyć nowych sukienek na razie.
It makes me proud to see her wearing my dress. I only wish she'd let me make her more.
Okay.
This is our chance, Clive, to put an end to Kupka's madness once and for all. This is our chance, Clive, to put an end to Kupka's madness once and for all.
Okej, dobrze. To tu się żegnamy, w następnym odcinku lecimy do Hugo. Także dzięki za wspólną grę. Życzę dobrej nocy i dnia i trzymajcie się ciepło. O, jaki zoom. Jaho!